Here's my prediction for Eagles-Packers. The Packers are one of the hardest teams to figure out. Early season, they dominated the Lions and Commanders while the Commanders were still healthy. But since then, they've had some really bizarre games, tying the Cowboys, losing to the Browns, and then Panthers. On top of that, their best receiving weapon, Tucker Kraft, is out for the season. He tore his ACL. So things are definitely looking a little shaky for the Packers, even though they've got a good record. On the other hand, the Eagles are coming off of a bye week. I think this was much needed for them to regroup and reestablish their identity. They went 4-0 against some pretty good teams in the start of the season, but then had a cold spell when they started trying to pass the ball more. In this bye week, though, they had some time to rest up and adjust their scheme. If I were the Eagles, I would be leaning on Saquon a lot in this game against the Packers. It worked for the Panthers last week with Rico Dowdle. So I think the main goal for the Eagles has to be establishing the run, and then you can take some deep shots with your receiving weapons. This is definitely a tough game to predict on Monday Night Football with some two NFC juggernauts, but I've got the Eagles winning this one 27-24. I think the Eagles are going to come out of this bye week looking very good, and the Packers are just too inconsistent for me to trust them. The Eagles are actually slight underdogs on Kalshi. It's essentially a 50-50 game, though. You can double your money. Obviously, I don't have the Packers covering the spread, and give me over 45.5 point total. Both of these offenses have been inconsistent at times, but in serious games like this, they can lock in and score a ton of points. I think that's what will happen.